Hey, this is Ralph. In this video, I'm going to be playing a 10-5 Rapid, but before I do that, I just got hosed up a little bit ago playing a game with a King's Gambit, and I wasn't really paying attention. So I wanted to go into the analyze and study a little bit more, and I do want to kind of get in the habit of warming myself up before starting a game, and just maybe looking at some common openings that I might see and how to react to those. I definitely want to get to a point to where I can make easily 10 or 12 moves at the beginning of the game, which are normal developing moves without any kind of stress or hesitation and stuff like that. So let's see. So I'm in the learning, the analyze board here. And first and foremost, I'm going to switch over to black. And I want to see, obviously we got the king pawn, e5, and then a king's gambit. And, so the preferred move, e takes f4. Because what I had done recently was push this f-pawn. And that gives white a noticeable advantage there. Take. My computer goes a little bit slower. I'm on my work machine, so it actually doesn't process as well as my home computer. Yep, that's terrible. Okay. All right, well, now we know. So let me back up a bit here. So King's Gambit. Ideally, I should take. And then knight f3. And then without glancing up at those lines up there, I really need to develop pieces. So part of me is thinking, well, great, I should start to move my bishop out. Not a lot of value to pushing it there because I block in my light squared bishop. So up here, I don't know, that just seems like it can come right away with pawn push. So that doesn't seem so valuable. So maybe the next logical move is not necessarily the bishop, but a knight move or a pawn move. What do they suggest up here? G5. So G5, help lock down this side. Then an H3, and then a D6. Okay, king pawn, e5, king's gambit, f6, support that pawn. Nope, that's the wrong move. King's gambit, I take. They develop, I support. That pawn is protected by the queen. Okay. All right. I still need to study this more, but I want to get into a game since I'm thinking about it. And I'm going to play a 10-5 Rapid. Let's see who we get. And my Rapid rating has dropped below 1600. Let's see if I can't pick that back up again soon. Do a little searching. Here we go. Commissario. Ooh, they're going to do a King's Gambit maybe. That'd be cool. I can try it right away. Wow. What are the odds? I guess I should have studied more than just the first 4 moves. Okay. Now that wasn't expected. Threaten the knight. Knight's going to move in here. What about pushing with my bishop to h6 to support this? Interesting. Okay, well, I guess I will try that. Yeah, but I definitely like the idea of studying specific openings a lot more often. And obviously I've had 2 King's Gambit experiences very recently, including this one. So maybe that's just the chess gods telling me it's time to really study that particular opening. Okay, I remember d6 being one of those moves, so let me go ahead and prep that. Hopefully I can get this bishop out, but I would think they want to do a couple of takes here, right? They want to do some takes and maybe get their queen down here to h5 and really pile on this f7 pawn. Now that my light squared bishop is out and ready to get into the mix, I guess that does give me options for pushing if they don't take. Let's see. Okay, so they're going to start to take there. That's logical, and I feel like I've got to take back. Okay. That makes perfect sense, right? Can I go ahead and start to protect and develop? No, I can't do this. Can't put my bishop there because it can be taken because this pawn is pinned. I need to get this queen out. And if they take with a pawn, I guess I'll just move right over here. And if they trade queens, take with that F pawn. King's Gambit accepted. All right. They want to hold on to that queen a little bit longer and maybe go after this pawn. Now this gives me a pawn to take. And then I can kind of push the old... Okay. I was thinking if they didn't castle, then I could have moved up here. Clearly they have castled, so what else can we do? I think they're going to get their pawn back. Ooh, now do I have any options to slide over here to c5 and go after their bishop? How would they protect that? They can't push, that wouldn't do it. Can I just take that back? They can't push. That might be pretty good. What am I not seeing? Okay, bring the knight into the mix. All right, this is crazy, or at least crazy for me. But I bring this light squared bishop out, threaten their queen. Yeah, they're not going to take it. Obviously, if they did, that would be friggin' awesome, right? They take. I take up here with check. But clearly they could just take this pawn, get a step out of the way. And I'm prepared to lose that pawn. Certainly fine with that. But I would like to get this bishop out, and actually, maybe I can bring this knight out first. And then this knight can make its way up here, which will offer some protection of my f7 pawn, along with my queen. Okay. Alright, got to get that queen out of the way. Don't want to go there, that just sets me up for an attack by their knight. Down here, it kind of blocks my bishop, but I can still bring my bishop out a little bit. Like to stay on the light squares. Sets him up for a potential fork with this knight. Okay. Actually, time is getting a little bit low here. If they bring their knight in, I think I'll end up just backing my queen up. Okay. What do you do if I threaten your queen? That makes sense. Man. I just start to lock things down? How the hell with the protections here? Okay, you still have that fork potential. I'm going to move my king up. And keep the king on some light squares. My pawns are certainly getting everything exposed here. And I wouldn't mind moving my king all the way up to here. To c6. Because as soon as they, I definitely want to get, and I've got an advantage, so it's time to start simplifying and trading pieces. My rooks are not connected, I need developing. And my opponent has almost a couple minutes on me too, so. I'm getting really close to seriously hiring a chess coach. And I was just kind of researching a little bit yesterday. Mostly, just online coaches and things like that. And I guess there's lots of people that are offering their chess coaching services. Who knows how good that might be. Okay. So next order of business. Get this knight down here. Still, I want to free up that c6 square for my purposes. So I can get my bishop out, get my g knight out, get my rooks connected, get my rooks slid over here. Hell, maybe even start pushing this h pawn and really start to pile up over on their king side. All right, this gives me another pawn to look at, but if I take that pawn, their knight is going to be under attack. Yeah, I don't know. Push more pawns? Gee, I only got a couple minutes left. Okay, so let's... All right, I'm going to do a pawn push. Opens up my bishop for over here. I guess that could have some value. If they take here, all right, let's get this pawn out right away, start to make some quicker moves, threaten their rook right up there. Of course, they should just line up with my queen. That would probably be the smartest move. All right. Potential fork on the queen and bishop. Bishop is pinned. Do I care about that right now? I don't think I do. Because we even have a mate potential up here, so they've got to deal with that. Yeah, I suppose they could check first, but I'll take back with a pawn. Simplify. Simplify more. Okay, just need to figure out a way to convert this. Need to start being on the offense side. I think I'm okay with this. Or am I? I'm assuming he's going to try to block. Okay. Yeah, let me go grab another queen. Or a queen. Alright, well, yeah. Pretty good game. So definitely, yeah, King's Gambit accepted. Definitely going to practice this a little bit more. And oh, my opponent's just going to time out here. But, yeah, pretty happy with that. Gives me something to focus on. And like I said, I'm seriously thinking about trying a chess coach. I don't, still don't know how you pick one or what really you expect. Or I think what I'm hoping to get out of it is maybe just someone who's an expert who can tell me specifically do these things, or let me watch you play, and here I want you to think about this instead of thinking about that. Maybe assign some homework or something like that. So who really knows? But I guess I will, I'll just delete a chunk of time in between here in the video where my opponent is chilling, contemplating life. Camarasatio out of Mexico? Oh, Italy. Well, I will. Good game. Practice up on King's Gambit. Okay. And I'll just open up the quick game review here. Really mostly curious about that. And I'm sure I could have played the end game much smoother. So definitely had a blunder. What should I have done here? Not that. Ignored an opportunity to kick a knight. You know, that's what I was debating. Yep, makes sense. Oops, back over to review. That was a blunder right there. Left my bishop vulnerable to being captured. Well, true. But I thought that was going to be par for the course. I thought that I was going to have to do that. Because I need to protect this f7 area, right? I guess I could have taken with check. That's a mistake. Give me a hint. Queen move. Oh. Queen f6 is a blunder. Queen e7 is best. Obviously, I'm somewhat protecting that bishop, but even better, I suppose, lining up with this e4 pawn, which I can take with check. Protects an under-defended pawn that is under attack. Right there. Okay. And gets that queen out. Nice fork. I'll be winning a bishop. Great. I don't like that one. That kind of took away some of my advantage. You allow the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a knight. Yes. Knight move? No, that's definitely a blunder. Start to offer trades? Inaccuracy. My original thought was to backtrack, but I didn't really like that idea. Let's let it tell us. What is the next key move? Oh, wait. Let me go back. I can click on this, right? Nope, go back this way. B takes f4. Knight d4 is a mistake. What is the best move? Keep it on the light squares. All right. King d7 is a mistake. Got to do something about that fork. Blunder. It's a queen move. Can't check. Can't do that. That's not going to be right. Huh. What is the best move? Okay. Queen g6 is best. They bring a knight in here. And then king d7. I lose those castling privileges anyway. Knight takes a8. I'm just looking at the lines here. And then b6. I don't know if that's really necessarily better than what I did. And then, good move, get my rooks connected. However, what was the best move there? Take with a pawn. And then we're all pretty good. I had a pretty good advantage there. Just probably, I'm sure I made some inefficient, inaccurate moves, but just trade pieces. And steadily takes things out. Only one good move. Okay, great. Okay. All right, well, good game. Certainly good learning experience, and thanks for coming along with me on the ride. Take care.